Hi there, Alex and Susie, and we're here to talk to you about threads today. I think everybody's been hearing a lot about it on Instagram and in social media. So we've had a lot of questions, and so we just want to answer those. You know, we've been doing threads for 5 or 6 years, so it's not new to us, but there are some new areas that are new to us that we want to talk to you about today. So we've always put them in the face. Now we're starting to offer it in the body. So we're going to answer a couple of questions that you might have. So a lot of people might not even know what threads are.
That's right. So PDO threads, they are made out of the same materials that sutures are made out of. They are barbed, meaning they've got little hooks on them that help catch the skin. And what they do is as they break down, they help stimulate your collagen. And there's smooth threads, twist threads. The smooth and the twist, they break down over 6 to 8 weeks. So they start forming a quicker collagen, which can help with the texture and just the appearance of the skin.
So a lot of people want to know, why would you use threads? And I think one of the things that we like to do is we don't like to stick to just one modality. Botox won't fix everything, fillers won't fix everything, threads won't fix anything, but we might use a combination of those. So that's why we like to offer the threads as well. Why would the threads be beneficial over filler, Alex?
Well, it depends on what's going on with the person. So if they have a lot of volume loss, we need to fix that volume loss with some filler first. But the last thing any of us wants is getting people too full with fillers.
We want to keep it natural looking.
Keep it natural. And after we've replaced that volume with your filler, then if we still have a little bit of laxity to the skin, but we don't want them any fuller, that's when threads shine, because you put those in and we get a nice lift of that tissue and that laxity there.
So sometimes that's where the barbs come in. But you know, the smooth threads act a little bit differently in a different plane on the skin, actually different than where the threads are. So tell us a little bit about the smooth threads.
So smooth threads, they are much more superficial than your barbed threads. They work great with the barbed threads because it helps, again, they break down quicker. So it offers kind of an anchor for the barbed threads and the but it can be used superficially to help with poor skin quality.
Yeah, so more of like the texture where it's a little bit crepey. And again, we don't want to blow up the faces like a balloon. We want to keep it real natural. So this is another modality that we can use to kind of keep it natural. Now, we also want to know, we know we've been doing it on the face for a while, but where on the body? I know a lot of people, what they do ask for, we ask for breast and we ask for the bottoms to be lifted. Those probably aren't the most common places that we'll actually treat them, but you know, where's some areas that you would consider, Alex?
So people come in with a lot of complaints of the décolleté. As we're aging, if we're a side sleeper, this area tends to get wrinkly, lines, crepey.
Bigger breast people.
Bigger breasted people. And so by adding the threads in there, we help basically thicken that skin up, you know, with collagen, and it just smooths out that texture so we don't see the lines and the wrinkles.
Okay. I have a lot of people who maybe have lost weight or they've aged and they start getting this crepey texture here, or they get the elbows and stuff, and they want to do something. There's some lasers that'll actually tighten it, and there's also some fillers that we use in that area, but threads is another option that we're excited about. We also have a lot of people who've had babies and they worry about their abdominal skin. They're coming in, whether they're talking to Dr. Taylor about an abdominoplasty, maybe they're not quite a candidate and they have that little bit extra crepey skin above their belly button. Guys, this is another option for you, and there's no downtime to it. So we're excited to be offering that service.
Knees.
I just had that too.
So yeah, the knees. We use different types of threads there. First, we use some of the barbed thread to help give that tissue a little bit of a lift, and then supported that with the smooth threads.
Yeah. So I'm only one day out on that, but I can tell you I was pretty impressed with the results. I already work out, so I work, muscular structure. That's one of the first things we're gonna have you do to help resuspend that tissue. But sometimes, age just, it's not nice.
No, it's not.
So I decided, I want to try a little bit to enhance maybe the texture of the skin so I don't have as much wrinkling there. And we'll have some before and after pictures that we like to share with you. But that's a common area that people are asking, and they've been waiting for us to offer body threads, and here it is. We've got it for you now. So a lot of people want to know how long they last. And that does vary depending on what type of threads that we're using. And again, as she said, the smooth threads are going to kind of break down in about 6 to 8 weeks. You're actually going to require more frequent treatments with that, but the cost is considerably less, and we're wanting to build the texture up superficially. So we'll do a series of those sessions. Typically with my barbed clients, it's about a year the effects of it last. The other thing that's nice about these, not only do they lift and suspend the tissue, but we do get some collagen production. But a lot of times we'll use a combination of both of them. Number one, to get the lift, but number two, to give you some more strength, like right in front of the ear. We all lose fat in that area, and we get a little bit lax, a little bit wrinkly in front of there. So that's another area that we're gonna want to address, but we'll use a combination of them. But typically, once you get them treated about once a year, you're gonna want to, continue with that maintenance. The beauty of it is, you might feel it at 6 months and you're like, Alex, pop some threads in my elbow or in my cheek or in my legs. The beauty is you can do that at any time. All right, again, we kind of talked about how many sessions are needed. You do need more with the smooth and the twist threads. I did want to say there's one area that I tend to use twist threads a lot that maybe a lot of people don't even know. A lot of people just think like under the eye, right in through here, you've got to use fillers. And not everybody is a filler candidate for there. A lot of people are a surgical candidate, but we can also put some of these twist threads that when you just need a little bit more volume for that little dark circle that you have, oftentimes you're a candidate for that. The cost is considerably less, and there's not as much downtime with it. So again, we offer a complimentary consultation if you're interested in any of these areas, or if you want to discuss threads, or any of the treatments that we do, but we wanted to just give you a heads up about the threads because we're excited to be able to offer it for the body.